Hello everyone, my name is Sofia Tsourlaki and this video is different than the rest of the videos that I create because in this video I intend to explain a bit about what I'm doing on YouTube and what I'm not doing and why. So to make things clear, today, one of my Greek-speaking one of my videos in the Greek language was published, and I had several people on my social media requesting that I translate, I put the subtitles, the English subtitles, or I create the same video in English. Truth to be told, making the same video in English would be much easier for me, and time-wise it would be the best solution because subtitling takes forever. So I did spend time trying to decide what I will do from the two, and eventually I decided not to do anything. And I will explain to you why. But before I explain to you why, I want to thank you so much. It was really touching for me to see so much interest and people telling me that, you know, your videos are always informative. Please, we want to know. This thirst for knowledge and this appreciation for what I'm doing, it's something that, thank you so much. You really touched my heart. God bless you, all of you. Because the majority of the people that they communicate with me, primarily through comments on my videos, are polemics. Majority of them, they don't like my work. Majority of them, they don't like me talking. So yeah, seeing that thirst and that you really want to understand what I'm talking about, it really honored me. Thank you so much. God bless you. It was, alhamdulillah, it was really good sentiment. And now I feel a bit bad because I will disappoint you, because I will not subtitle the video and I will not create one in English, this specific one in English. But I need to explain that I don't have the time, and I'm very specific in what content I create. Now let's talk about the time. Once there was someone who told me that, oh, God elongates your days and you have more hours than the rest of us, which really angered me. It made me feel very angry, in the sense that no, I don't. God doesn't elongate my day. I have the exact same amount of hours that everyone has. I have 24 hours, and there is only so much I can do within these 24 hours. So, as you know, those of you that you follow me on my social media, I have a full-time job, I have 2 part-time jobs, I'm doing my PhD, and of course I need time to take care of myself, to exercise, to eat well, to spend time with my family, to see my friends. So there's only so much, and on top of all of that, I have the channel, I have the YouTube channel. And one thing that many people don't understand is that the knowledge I convey through my videos, it doesn't come from my head. I need to do research. I need to know what I'm talking about, okay? So I don't have time. I need to prioritize myself. Specifically today, the option was either I subtitle, or I make another video, or I do my PhD. Because Sunday, it's the only day I have to do my PhD. So I don't have the time. And my YouTube channel is not, you know, it's something I put energy from whatever extra I have. Sometimes I don't have that extra. I'm not a content creator professionally. That's not my job. I mean, I don't make money out of my channel. So this has to do with the time. When it comes to the content, at some point I decided that I started the channel in the Greek language, and my objective was to help my people, the Greek people, to understand Islam so that they will not fear it. My objective was never to convert people or anything. The reason being that majority of the Greek people do not speak English to the level that they can study or they can read in English, and the material of related to Islam that circulates, the publications, I mean, that circulates in Greece, in the Greek language, especially those that they are being given for free or in low cost, they are inadequate. So I was like, okay, since I didn't find it when I needed it, I will create it. But I would always add subtitles to my to my Greek-speaking videos, for purposes of, you know, transparency primarily and safety for me, so that people will not distort my videos. But subtitling takes forever. I don't have the capacity to do that. If someone out there is fluent in both Greek and English and can help me, I'm open to suggestions, but I cannot do that any longer. So at some point, what I decided to do, I decided to split my videos into the Greek videos and English videos. And the level of knowledge I convey in each language is different. Why? Because there are two reasons. The English-speaking population can find information much easier than the Greek people. So, for example, in this last video, for which people were asking me to subtitle, I'm just explaining to the Greek people that in Islam we have in Sunni Islam there are 4 schools of law, and I explain when were they created and what were their methodologies. Now, and I intend, the reason I created this video is because I will create a series of videos about the different sects within and subsects within Islam. Now, for an English-speaking person, this is an easy knowledge to find. I mean, you can Google it, and there is even a diagram. I mean, in the university where I teach Islam, for my students, for the presentation, I use the diagram, and within a second you have visual representation of the pluralism of Islam. So for an English-speaking person, this is very easy to spot. I don't need to create a video for that. For the Greek people, this is not easy to spot. And the Greek people believe that there is only one Islam, all Muslims are the same. So that's why I made the video. So the knowledge I convey in the Greek-speaking videos is much simpler and something that, you know, it's the basics. Let's put it the basics. Or clarifications. Many Greek people, they're asking me things related to Christianity. I created a video about the value of virginity in Islam, and I was explaining that it's totally different than Christianity. My interest is not to make comparative studies between Christianity and Islam, but because the Greek people come from the Christian, you know, point of view, I need to relate with them. I need to explain to them how, you know, the subtle differences, which I don't think I need to do it for the English-speaking population. These are, you know, pieces of information that people can very easily spot. What I'm doing in my English-speaking videos is that I deconstruct misunderstandings, let's put it that way. So, for example, when I created the series of videos about hadith criticism, anyone and everyone can easily spot how many hadith collections we have, or the name of the, you know, of the hadith collections. What I did is I went one step further and I deconstructed the, you know, mythology around hadith, and I showed how and why it's okay to criticize hadith. So in English I do more in-depth work. Again, not because I believe that every English-speaking person is an expert, but because I believe that, you know, basic information is easy to access. If you want, you can Google it. So, my plan for the English-speaking content, because right now technically one channel is directed to 2 different group of people. For the English audience, the English-speaking audience, I have already recorded, they are to be published after Ramadan, 3 episodes on the question of whether God requested women to obey their husbands, which again I deconstruct you know, this idea. I go and I dig, I find the sources based on what elements this was constructed, why do we believe it today, or some people believe it. You know, I do the hard work. I will create another set of videos, and I don't know how many there will be approximately 6, 7, where I will discuss about the marital contract, what a woman can and cannot stipulate in her contract, the religious validity, the sources, the scholars that permitted it and, supported this idea and everything. Again, in-depth analysis. And then I am planning, inshallah, may God enable me, I'm planning to create another set of videos that will be more than 15, where I will talk about Sharia. All the misconceptions, what Sharia is and what Sharia is not, what fiqh is, what is the role of fiqh, what is the development of fiqh. Over there, I will talk about the different schools of law and their methodologies. But it will be part of a wider set of videos where we will talk, or I will talk, about Sharia. So I will convey the same knowledge, but as part of a wider set of videos. Whereas for the Greek people, I don't need to do that, because there is no point for the Greek-speaking population, the majority of which fears Islam, to go in depth and explain fiqh. But this will take time. And the information I will convey for the English-speaking population will be much more in-depth, which means that I need to do my homework as well, because I'm not an expert. I'm not a legal. I'm not in the aspect of legal, knowledge in Islam. I'm not a fiqh scholar myself. I learn as I teach you, and the difference is that I believe that because I'm a scholar, I'm an academic, I can spot the sources and I can dig deeper. And I can explain it in a simple way. So, to wrap up this video, thank you so much for your, eagerness to learn from me. I highly appreciate it. May God bless you. Unfortunately, I will disappoint you for now. But be patient. Follow the channel, the YouTube channel, because until now I have never asked people to subscribe. It's something I don't do. I don't promote my channel. I publish my videos on my social media, but there might be a time where I will quit from the social media. As I grow older, social media take a lot of energy from my time, and I'm not quite sure I want to continue being there. So if you are so eager, subscribe to the channel and be patient. At some point, the knowledge will come, and if there is something that you want to know specifically, something you want to understand when it comes to Islam, just contact me and ask me, and I will make sure that I will address this topic. But for the time being, forgive me, but I cannot put that time. I already dedicate time creating this video, but then I will quickly go upstairs and study on my PhD. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for understanding me. Remember, I'm a human. I have 24 hours. I cannot do everything. And yeah, be blessed. Keep learning. Learning is a fantastic thing. And keep an eye on the YouTube channel. Sooner or later, I will address almost everything I can. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day.